Hey you guys, Dodo Reactions here, and today I'm going to react to some more Buffy the Vampire Slayer. This is Season 5, Episode 16. I told you guys in the last episode, I don't want to watch this one. I really don't. But I have to. As you can see, I'm dressed for the occasion. Actually, it's incredibly tight. I can barely breathe, but oh god, I don't want to. I'm prepared. I'm prepared to cry, like as you guys can see. Give it all to me, I guess. Oh god. Let's get into it. Yep, I desperately want to see that again.
Everyone's so sweet.
What is this?
How you doing there, Will? Are you in the vomit club too?
I had too much nog.
Oh, baby, want me to rub your tummy? She likes it when I stop explaining things.
Look, all we have to do is just cut off a little bit of the burn.
Do you know how to administer CPR?
No, I don't remember.
Okay, it's very simple. You want to tilt your mother's head back.
Oh, oh, God. Are you there? I broke something.
Hello?
It cracked.
The body is cold.
No, my mom. Should I make her warm?
We got her. My God, we got
Let's get her on the truck now. Call it in ahead.
Never brought one back this late.
I'm here.
Oh, Buffy, thank God you found me in time.
Why does Joss Whedon hate its audience? I don't understand.
Sorry, but I have to tell you that your mother's dead. It looks like she did die a good while before you found her. There's nothing you could have done. Very little pain. I'm gonna call it in. The coroner's office will come by and take her in, and they'll determine the cause of death conclusively.
That's a strange shot. Oh god.
They're coming for her. No,
Joyce.
we're not supposed to move the body.
Kevin Berman called me a freak in front of everybody.
I was about to
No,
say her reaction
that's no
is
big
very
deal.
underwhelming.
Dawn.
Jeez. No. Just no. This episode is unusually quiet. Like, where's the music?
Joyce really liked the blue one. You sure it's not in your room?
I can look again.
In your
I
room?
should-
I thought that
I
was
should wear the purple.
their
The
room.
purple. God, why do all of my shirts have to have stupid things on them? Why can't I just dress like a grown-up? We can be there for.
Was that actually their very first kiss?
We don't have enough monsters in this town. The doctor's got to help them out.
Xander, I don't think it was. You know,
It happens. Sadly, things like this happen.
Things don't happen. I mean, they don't just happen.
They do.
Are they gonna cut the body open?
oh my God! Would you just stop talking? Just shut your mouth.
She doesn't know
Is that the
how
helpful thing to do?
act, what to
Guys.
do.
The way you behave.
Well, nobody will tell me.
But I don't understand. Ever. And she'll never have eggs or yawn or brush her hair. Not ever. And no one will explain to me why.
Sorry. Some pent up,
Xander, where did your hand go?
as I was saying, some frustration, and now, I appear to be stuck.
I want to be there for Buffy.
You're right. The Avengers got to get with the assembling. We'll go, we'll deal, we'll help. That's what we do. We help Buffy.
I'm not even asking anymore. I don't hear anything. Not in this episode, not hear nothing. It's so strange. At least I hear some footsteps now. That's something.
Your mother did have what looks like an aneurysm. A sudden hemorrhaging from a ruptured arterial vessel near where the tumor was removed.
Shouldn't we have known about that? That was a danger?
Joyce was aware of the possibility of a rupture and the effects. She didn't even get on the phone, so clearly this was very sudden. Even if someone had been by her side,
My head.
Mom,
it's doubtful that this could have been dealt with in time.
I wish that Joyce didn't die. Because she was nice. And now we all hurt.
Even
Anya,
that.
ever the words.
thank you.
That was so cute. I don't know
Honestly,
why.
I couldn't tell.
Just because it was Anya.
Obviously, I've never done this before.
My mother died when I was 17.
I didn't know. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't mean to. Thoughts and reactions I had that I couldn't understand or even try to explain to anyone else. I know it's different for you because it's always different, but
She wants to see her. She instantly knows that's her. I thought that we would get just one episode without demons, vampires, and everything. Like, but that's too much to ask for.
is she cold?
It's not her. It's not her. She's gone.
Where'd she go?
That was Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Season 5, Episode 16, titled The Body, and the most horrible episode to watch. And I have to be honest, it was even worse than I expected it to be. Because it was so real. It felt so real. Didn't feel like Buffy at all. Except for the last 2 minutes, that was so unnecessary. I hated it. But I guess we had to remind Buffy of how fucked up her life is. That losing your mother isn't enough. When Buffy tried to, I don't even know how to say it, I'm sorry, to give Joyce CPR. I don't know how to say it. I think I remember hearing something like, you actually have to break some ribs because you have to put pressure on the heart, and the ribs are lying above the heart, and because of the ribs, the pressure doesn't get to the heart, and therefore but I don't really know if I remember this right. In a way, it makes sense to me. In a way, it doesn't, because just because you break a rib, it doesn't mean that it's completely out of the way. I don't know if that's the case. Maybe you guys know. Yeah, I'd like to know. That's because I wasn't like, oh my god, you just broke a rib. Because it happens all the time. Because I think ribs break very easily. I mean, of course, when you rip your mother's ribs. Willow and Tara, it was their first kiss. I think if they had kissed before, I would remember. That was their first kiss. Insane. like after a whole season, I would say, to me, Anya's little breakdown monologue was the best part of the episode for me, personally. That was amazing. The acting, like Emma Caulfield, was insanely amazing in this scene. Maybe just because I don't know Anya like that. I think she's never cried. She was never that fragile. Maybe that's why it stood out to me that much, because it was a new side of her, and I felt a little bit. No, of course, I felt sorry for her. I felt sorry for everyone, mostly Dawn and Buffy, of course, but all of them. But Anya, I felt so sorry because she just didn't know what to say, what the right things to say are, and what you're not supposed to say. Yeah, that was hard, and that was a very good scene. Also, what I've been thinking about, Anya doesn't have parents. Tara's mother died when she was 17. I think Xander's parents are kind of trashy. I think his father is, because in Restless, when he dreamt about his father ripping his heart out, he seemed to be kind of afraid of him, and his parents let him stay or live in the basement, but he had to pay rent. And Willow's mother, we saw her once, and I didn't like her. She was under the influence of Hansel and Gretel. But she was like, oh, Willow, you cut your hair. And she was like, yeah, last August. So she hadn't noticed. So I don't know, but I don't think she really gives a damn about Willow. So I think Joyce was kind of a mother for all of them, for every single one of them, because none of them have mothers or a loving mother. First, I thought they were just so sad because of Buffy, because Buffy had to. She was experiencing one of the worst experiences you can have in your life. But I mean, they liked Joyce. They definitely did. But I also think they saw her like a mother in some way. I'm also very glad that her death had natural causes, that she wasn't killed by Glory or something else, something supernatural. Yeah, because I think that would have been it for Buffy. That would have been the end of the Slayer, I think. I mean, it's something. Yeah. And also, this episode was so weird because it was so quiet. There was no music, no background music. And I'm so thankful for that, because like one of the most beautiful soundtracks to me is The Light. It was a soundtrack. They used it in Scandal very often, and I think, for example, Anya's scene, just put this soundtrack behind it or on it, I would have paused the episode. I couldn't have handled that. Like with music, whatever. I don't care what music. I'm very glad that there was no music, because yeah, music can make you very emotional. Has a very huge impact on me. Yeah. So that made me survive this episode. Yeah, but like I said, I didn't expect it to be that real, this episode. I mean, I don't know what I was thinking, what would happen in the episode, but I feel a little bit guilty to say that this episode, it was kind of phenomenal. Like the acting, the writing, the shots, it was it was something else. I don't think you can top this. Yeah, like I said, none of them have parents, so none other parent can die. Buffy's father, for example, he didn't even call when she got sick, so I don't think he's going to call. Or maybe I don't know. Maybe we get to see him. Maybe now he's like, oh my god, my former true love just died. My two daughters lost their mother. Maybe he's going to show up. I don't need to see him, but for Buffy and Dawn, would be interesting to see their dad, like Dawn and her dad. I don't even remember his name. Does he even have a name in this show? I don't remember, and I don't want to know. Don't feel like you have to tell me. I mean, you can, but I'm not very interested in his name. No Glory in this episode, thank God. No Spike in this episode, thank God. I didn't need him to be in this episode, not at all. I don't mind. Oh yeah, by the way, I don't understand. Like the first scene, their Christmas dinner, Buffy's little like fantasy that Joyce actually survived. I don't understand. I really do think that because it was just because this show is sometimes so sadistic. I mean, yeah, the second part when Buffy dreamt about saving her, I understand that, yes, but the first scene I don't understand. The Christmas scene, I have no idea what it's supposed to mean. I don't know. I'm so glad that I can open this one because it's so insanely, oh my, ooh. What I do for a loved character. Ow. Yeah, Joyce, you will be missed. She was a great mother. Why did they had to kill her off, by the way? Just to fuck Buffy up even more, I think. So, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's definitely, I think that's definitely not the right term in this case, but yeah. Mostly I cried. I haven't said a lot, yeah. So, I'm sorry for that, guys. But I just didn't know what to say. I was way too caught up in not breaking into tears like completely. I don't think the next episode is going to be. It's going to be a little bit easier. I hope, at least I hope it can't get worse. But I don't think it's going to be a soft episode. Yeah, but we'll see. I hope I see you guys then in the next episode. And until then, goodbye, guys.